How's it going? This is Brandon from Brandlix Media. Hope you are well. As you can see, I'm actually in Turkey. We rented a villa with some of my buddies. One is sitting right behind me, and nothing. We just did a mastermind, and we actually spoke a lot of things regarding e-commerce and agencies, increasing the service or improving the service for our clients, procedures. We talked about many different things. Once again, including e-commerce. And nothing, in today's video, it's going to be an exciting one because I'm going to bring you through the exact same scaling infrastructure from a creative perspective that we use to scale a client to almost $500,000 in one single month. I'm going to bring you through the exact same diagrams. As you guys know, for those of you who have been following me, I like to do those diagrams just so you have a perfect visual representation of what I'm talking about. I'm going to go through that, show you the proof as always, and nothing, with no further ado, let's get right into the video. Great, so as usual, let's actually go through the proof. So this is real. As you can see here, this client, we generated over $400,000 a month, to be exact, $427,000, 9% growth, almost 10% growth month over month. And let me just refresh. So once again, you know that this is a real account, and so we can just move forward. But in the meantime, here is the ads manager. Let me just have this page load. There we go, $427,000. This is what we're doing for this client, and nothing. This is just the ads manager, just so you kind of see. We're also spending on Google. I don't have that pulled up right now, but this is just like what we're spending on Google. We're spending between $90,000 and $100,000 in a month, as you can see here. Amount spent in the last 30 days. And with a ROAS of 286, and of course with the attribution issues and all that stuff, it's actually closer to 3, most likely. But this is what the ads manager on Facebook and Meta, is currently telling us, right? So this is the proof. Once again, let me just refresh. There it is, 286 ROAS. And then here, $94,000 in spend in the last 30 days. On Google, we're also spending, I believe, $1,000 a day with a pretty good ROAS. And then we're also doing email marketing for the retention side of the business. And then there's also some organic that's coming in. Either way, this is the proof. Now let's actually go through the entire I want you, when I do these videos, I want you to understand exactly what is our mindset and our structure when it comes to growing and scaling creatives. Because as I say here, scaling to 500K per month requires a 500K per month creative foundation. Unfortunately, duplicating campaigns and increasing budgets is just not enough, right? So you can't, if you're doing $1,000 a day, you can't just duplicate campaigns and increase your budgets by 10x, expecting that your ROI and your ROAS is going to be the same. If this was the case, everybody would be able to scale to $6 million per year run rate, right? So it's not that easy as people tell you and the gurus tell you on YouTube, right? So I'm going to bring you through how we structure our scaling procedure from a creative perspective. So the first thing that I always advise you to do is look at what other companies are doing and leverage their existing success, right? They've spent the millions of dollars to prove a concept, whether it works or doesn't. So instead of you spending millions of dollars, just go and use strategic tools. And I'm going to go through a couple tools that we use that are literally allowing you to study the competition, and so that you can really learn what works, which is the entire idea of scaling, right? Scale what is proven to work. And so leverage other competitors, leverage your best competitors, and study what is working in the competition, okay? So this is just one tool that we use. This is an amazing tool. I decided to invest into this tool. It's not really expensive. I forgot what it costs, but it's $40, $50, $60, $70 a month, something along those lines. And I really recommend it because it's essentially an ads library. I'm going to go through it so you see a quick demo of how it works, but it's an ads library, and you can filter by keywords, by niche, by a competitor, and you can study all of their ads, their video ads, their image ads. You can filter by country, you can filter by language, you can filter by type of ad. So let me share my screen over here and show you exactly how this works. So this is the platform. It's called Atria, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but you can go into the discovery tab, and you can, as you can see here, there's all of these brands. You can study their competition. Once again, if you're familiar with the Meta Ads library, it's almost the same thing, but it's like 100 times more powerful because it doesn't limit only from Meta, but it also has a bunch of other concepts, and it also I think you can also track, TikTok. It's not only just Meta, but it's also TikTok ads that you can kind of like funnel in and track. So you can filter by format, images, videos, carousels. You can filter by platform, Meta, TikTok, by industry. There's a bunch of different industries. And once again, this is just for e-commerce, right? Mostly for e-commerce. You can filter by status, active ads, inactive ads, and then by language, multiple different languages, and then also by theme, right? This is actually really important because the theme is essentially the type of ad, right? 3 reasons why, announcement ads, before and afters, which is really, really interesting for e-commerce. And then you can also filter by skincare. You can go here and have like the ad copy contains skincare, the brand contains skincare as a search term, the category is skincare, and you can pretty much go ahead and study the competition like so. One really, really interesting feature that no other software does really is that you can go ahead and click. First of all, you can click on the brands and you can follow them. And once you follow them, you will also receive notifications on when this company and brand is launching new creatives on a daily basis. So it updates every day. And one other thing that you can do is that you can literally, if you want to study this ad, you can click on the ad, right? I have it opened over here. And what the software will do is that, first of all, you can download this content, right? You can download the videos, you can download the scripts, you can download the ad copies and everything. But it will also transcribe the script of the video for you. And this is essential, guys. Like, I'm going to go through exactly how we do this as well and why it's so important. But you can transcribe the video with AI, and also it will create similar scripts for you, which is the entire foundation of why we're doing this in the first place. We want to find models that work, and then we want to find a way to implement the same structure and framework, but for our brand, right? Which is what we want to do. We don't want to copy and paste, right? That's plagiarizing, and it's not ethical, and you can't really do that. People can sue you for that. So we want to model and understand the framework and come up with similar things that can work for our brand. And this create similar script kind of like AI resource and feature really, really makes your life a lot easier. And so what you can do is, let me just go over this this process of how we do it and deal with it over here. But this is how it works. So we have different scripts, right? And the orange ones are the ones that we're just testing. So let's say we're testing proven script 1, proven script 2, 3, and 4. We're just testing these types of scripts, and then of course all of them are not going to work for us. And then we notice that 2 are working. So let's just say script 2 and script 3 are working well for us. Then what we can do is that we can just hire more UGC creators and scale the concept because it's working. And then once again, we're going to filter and see, out of the 6 creators, creator number 4 and creator number 5 are working really well for us. And then we can iterate and do the same exact thing. And so the model is study and start by what is working. Study and start by what is working, filter it and try it for your own brand, and then hire creators that can implement that script for you, and then find the creators that are proven to work. And once you find the creators that are proven to work, then you can find similar creators to scale the entire infrastructure and process. And once again, this is how we do it. Now let's go to step 3. This is really fundamental because this is what allows us to really scale aggressively. Like, this is a really important process. Step number 2, like getting UGC creators, making sure they're implementing the proven scripts, right? Making sure they're doing more videos and generating more videos. But the magic is in the repurposing the content, right? We can't just spend millions of dollars on creatives, but I like to say, like, creatives are like a snowball effect. Once you have 10 pieces of content, they can become 20, 30, 40, 50 because we can repurpose them. And a lot of brands are not doing this, and they're not leveraging the snowball effect that creatives can have within the brand. And so what we do here, it's very simple. When we have creatives 1, 2, 3, up to 8, let's just say we have 8 creatives. Guess what? We can combine creative 1 and creative 2 to create the ninth piece of creative, or then we can combine creative 2 and 3 to create the 10th piece of creative, right? And so it's essentially, once again, a snowball effect, and you can understand that if you have 8 videos, you can probably generate 3 to 4 extra variations each. So with 8, you can generate 25, 30, even 40 pieces of content. And guess what? This is fundamental, because what you want to achieve with social media advertising platforms is that you want to feed the algorithm with new creatives every single week. In my case, almost every single couple of days, because we're spending $150,000 per month just on ads, just on one platform. So this repurposing funnel is essential. And once again, I am not sure why a lot of people are not doing this, but this is why content works so well and why it's so scalable, and why brands in the first place, they should invest into creatives. A lot of companies don't even believe in investing into content creators, into UGC videos, into images, photography, video ads. Like, they just don't believe in it. But then those are the brands that are not able to pass 7 figures or 8 figures, and so on and so forth. So this is the exact repurposing infrastructure that we use. We leverage our current content to create multiple other pieces of content, so that scaling becomes kind of like the creative, becomes a snowball effect, which is why we want to create it in the first place. And then step 4 is very simple. I have diagrams on how we like to scale ads, but I just have a very quick diagram over here. But this is how we scale ads. We like to put them into advantage shopping campaigns or CBOs. And then, I'm not going to go through this too much in detail. I have other videos where I talk about advertising infrastructures, how we scale, how we go from testing to scaling and retargeting. But essentially, we want to put the winning creatives into ACS campaigns, advantage shopping plus campaigns, and also CBOs campaign. They work very, very well. And we want to put like the winning interests and the winning ads into these types of campaigns, so that it makes scaling a lot more profitable and scalable at the same time, right? So this is how it works. One other activity that we really like to do, and this is, I guess, step 5, it's an ongoing process, is not limit yourself to just video ads or image ads, right? There's so many different types of ads that we can go after. So there's 3D products, there's GIFs, there's mashables, they like to call it, where you mash up different videos at the same time. Specs, where we talk about features, vignettes, product reveals, boomerangs, right? And at the end, how-tos, right? There's so many different types of ads, and I'm actually going to share a resource that it is extremely valuable, that I have my team use on a daily basis, where they can study. It's like an inspiration board where they can look at this piece of this document and come up with new ideas when it comes to creatives and new things to test. And once again, don't limit yourself to just ads and video ads. Try to understand what is working in the market, right? This is also why we use this tool a lot. It's because we find and spot viral trends within a specific niche, right? At the end of the day, the videos that are going to do the perform in the best way are the videos that also have some sort of viral concept and idea to them. And this is one great way to keep track of all these viral ideas, right? When I go in here, I log in here, my team logs in here every single day, and I can bet you every couple of days we can spot a viral video ad that we can then repurpose and use it for our own clients, to make sure that we're keeping up with the demand and what is working well in the market right now, today in 2024. So I have this piece of document. I can share it with you down in the YouTube description, and it's 90 examples of different types of creatives. So once again, we have, let's just take a look here. We have products, boomerangs, and the thing is that it's also visually, so you actually see a visual representation of the video ad. You have comparison ads. This is a very, very useful document. I'm going to share the link in the description. But this is how we come up with new ideas every single day. Illustrations, GIFs, mashables, product reveals. What I like about this document is that you can literally visually see examples. Sometimes, documents and resources and PDFs just talk about a concept, but they don't visually show you, so it's hard to kind of understand what they're talking about. But here in this example, it's very clear, and I just love this document. Shout out to them. But yeah, so I'm just going to share this this link into the YouTube description. This is actually a resource that we share in our Ecom Premium, which is one of our subscription communities. It's just $50 a month, and essentially how it works is that you can get access to my time. I hop on weekly calls for 30 minutes or an hour every single week, and I get to answer questions, and my team also jumps in and answers questions to the members of the community. And then at the same time, we share a bunch of resources kind of like this one, which are really, really helpful. And we have, resources about scaling ads, about email marketing, about finding winning creatives. We have a full UGC list of just people that you can go ahead and reach out to so that they can create some content for your products. We have a bunch of different resources. If you're interested, there's the link in the description if you want to join. But that's it for this video. I just wanted to bring you through the process of how we scale from a creative perspective. Once again, it actually does not make sense to just bump up the budgets. You have to scale with creatives, right? As you scale ad spend, you have to make sure that the creative infrastructure and process is at least at the same level, if not even higher. Okay, so that's it for this video. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to answer all the questions into the YouTube comments down below. And see you in the next video, and cheers.